who creates the best taco and the best Bloody Mary. The mission of the San Juan Medical Foundation is to enhance the health and well-being of people in the Four Corners. Tickets are $30. Find out more at sanjuanmedicalfoundation.com. KSJE is supported by San Juan Regional Medical Center, which is officially baby-friendly. This evidence-based initiative is designed to support mother-baby bonding and optimal infant feeding practices by upholding the 10 steps to successful breastfeeding. San Juan Regional Medical Center, officially baby-friendly, and serving the Four Corners since 1910. Find out more online at sanjuanregional.com. Ten minutes past 8 o'clock. It is Monday morning, August the 5th. Good morning, everyone. I'm Scott Micklin, and thank you for tuning in to KSJE 90.9 FM in San Juan County and now 103.3 FM in the Durango area. We are glad you're with us. Welcome aboard also to our viewers who are joining us live on the KSJE Facebook page and YouTube channel. Thank you for being here as well. Weather-wise, we're off to a sunny morning this morning throughout the region. Here's a shot earlier this morning from our tower camera here at San Juan College. As you can see, college is beginning to get a little busy with some cars arriving, and the scene looks a little hazy this morning, but things are expected to clear up with our forecast. A mostly sunny day today with a high of 96 this afternoon, 67 overnight, then 95 tomorrow, 92 on Wednesday, and 91 on Thursday. That's chance of an isolated shower or thunderstorm popping up over the next several days, like we have seen it in the past week or so. Coming up in just a moment, we'll be talking about the San Juan County Fair, which is coming up, of course. The fair parade is this Friday. The fair gets started next week, of course. Darrin Church is standing by to talk with me about the fair, so stand by for that, everyone, in just a moment. Then, of course, at 9 o'clock, Mick Hess will be here roving with the arts, and today Mick is playing some great music for us, so we hope you'll stay tuned for that, sharing some arts news as well. So that's coming up today after the news at 9:06 on KSJE. Don't forget, connect with us on social media. We are streaming the program live this morning to our Facebook page. Also, you can subscribe to our channel on YouTube and see all of our visual radio programs. Follow us on Twitter and check us out on Instagram as well. Well, let me introduce my guest who is here with me this morning from the San Juan County Fair Board, and this is where it all comes together. Darrin Church is here. Good morning.
Good morning, Scott. Thanks for having us.
Thanks for coming in.
Sure.
It's all exciting for fair time. That's a great summer tradition.
It is, and it kind of it's the beginning of the end of the summer, and
right.
School
We're sad about that.
Yeah, school usually starts that week or the week after, depending on which school district you're in. But
true.
But yeah, it's what is a culmination of a lot of hard work for all of these kids and adults who enter a myriad of things into the San Juan County Fair. So,
there's a lot of things going on, and it's always great to see it. And again, you are representative of the small army of people that put this together every year.
Correct. There's 13 board members, but there's hundreds and hundreds of volunteers that actually pull all this thing together, and it's the largest county fair in the state of New Mexico. We usually have an excellent livestock sale. The community comes out and supports the kids in the livestock sale. We rival the state fair numbers quite often, and quite often we beat the state fair with the numbers that we get from our livestock sale. So it's been a successful fair for years, and we plan on continuing that for a long time.
Which is great. Yeah, which is terrific to see. I'm flipping through the fair book this morning and seeing all those names and all the supporters of the livestock sales and all the different things that are in there. So
for years and years,
it's terrific to see. And so, as I mentioned, it all gets started this Friday.
Parade. Right? Yeah, I believe the lineup is 4:30 downtown, and then the parade will start around 6 o'clock, 6:30, and it's kind of the kickoff to the parade. Saturday, and the carnival will open that night also. So the carnival opens that evening. So after the parade, head out to the carnival. I think they're doing ride bracelets for $25.
Nice.
Saturday, everybody brings all of the canning and arts and crafts and quilts and everything that they've been working on throughout the year to enter into the fair. Those all come in on Saturday.
Okay.
We take all of those, what we call indoor exhibit entries on Saturday, and then the carnival will open that night again. Sunday, it's closed to the public. It's kind of a fun day to see, but we are closed. The grounds are closed to the public because all of the animals come in on Sunday, and so it's quite busy out there. They all have to go through a checkpoint with a veterinarian before they can come on the grounds, and then they head off to their separate barns. And there's several families where their kids are showing steers, they're showing swine, they're showing lambs, so they're going back and forth to the house to get different animals at different times, and it's a busy, kind of a crazy day out there, but it all works, and we get all the animals tucked in by Sunday evening.
Wow. And again, like I said, a small army of folks that are helping to make all that happen, too. The volunteers at the fair and everything else, right?
Every barn has a board member in charge of it, along with a superintendent for the barn, and along with a bunch of volunteers that just help out. And so, some of the barns a little more, tricky and crowded than others. Every year, it seems we have different numbers. We'll have a lot of steers one year, and the next year we'll have a lot of pigs. And but the rabbit barn, the poultry barn are always packed. So yeah, Sunday's a fun day.
Yeah, lots of things going on, and it's always fun to see all those buildings full when you go out to McGee Park, because not every event fills the space.
Yeah, I think we're probably the only event that
fills the space. Yeah,
that fills every building.
Right.
So if you do come out, take some time to go and wander through those barns. The pygmy goats are adorable. The steers are fascinating. They're so calm because these kids have worked with them for so long. These kids are you'll see them taking a nap leaning against their steer. They've been working all day on their steer. Yeah, these have become they're just really well-mannered animals out there. So yeah, come out and check out all the barns along with all of the commercial booth area that we have where people come in. And I noticed today on Facebook, Billy Hewish, the board president, posted that we have a few spaces available for commercial booths. So if somebody wants to have a commercial booth, we've got it. And that's unusual. Typically,
it's not too late.
A waiting list. Yeah. So.
So
this year we've got a couple of spaces available.
I know the word has gone out here at San Juan College to help man the booth for the fair.
That's
so
right.
I know we will be out there. The college will be there,
and
Citizens Bank.
Yep,
and
we have a booth out there. Yeah.
Always all the great businesses and community organizations are at the fair.
Right.
I mean, it's just a who's who of the community, that's for sure. So everything starts getting checked in on the weekend, but then Monday.
Open to the public on Monday.
Right.
So the grounds open 8
a.m.
from
today.
Yeah, exactly. 8 a.m. Monday.
You're very calm for what's happening a week from today.
You know what? If we're not ready by now,
that's true.
We always talk
that's
about
a very
that.
good point.
The July board meeting is pretty boring because we're pretty much done by the July. We start in October, getting ready for the next year's fair. So,
got it. So by now, hopefully, it's a well-oiled machine and everything's just going to go.
Yeah, everything should be ready to go.
Okay.
So the first 4 days of the fair, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we have a way for different people to get into the fair for free. And the first, on Monday, we do a canned food day.
Okay.
So any kid under the age of 12 brings 2 canned food items to donate to Echo Food Bank. They get in free.
Nice.
So yeah, we encourage that. Mom and dad have to pay still, but but the kids get in free. So that's on Monday.
But that's a great way to make it a family event and just bring the kids out and everybody can get in. So
yeah, exactly.
Good idea.
And then the animal shows start. The goat show, the poultry show, rabbit show, all start on Monday. And then every afternoon there's different events going on. I know Monday night we have an outhouse race. If you haven't been out for the outhouse race, that's a unique event.
Yes, it
to
is.
Watch. Yeah, it's they really make some really interesting outhouses. They're on wheels. They're pushed by 4 people with 1 person sitting in the outhouse, and they go through an obstacle course. So if you haven't seen that, that's Monday evening. Usually starts around 6:30 somewhere in there. So come on out Monday evening and watch the outhouse race.
And some are very elaborate.
Oh,
as I recall,
Bloomfield Fire Department's the most elaborate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Typically, every year Bloomfield Fire.
And there are the serious bragging rights if you win the outhouse race at the San Juan County Fair.
Absolutely, there are. Yeah, and there's the best decorated outhouse, but then also the 3 fastest outhouses to win prizes, cash prizes. So, but it's interesting to watch. We've never had, knock on wood, we've never had anybody get run over or injured or anything.
Good.
But it's a pretty fun event.
Yes.
But and then every night we'll have a live band on stage every night. Monday night, I believe, is the Jonathan So Band. I'm not real familiar with them, but come on out and support local bands Monday through Thursday, and then we'll talk about the concerts on Friday and Saturday.
The big concerts coming up too, exactly. But it's great to have that local entertainment as well at the fair. And again, once you pay the admission, you're in, right?
Exactly.
I mean, the carnival is separate.
The carnival's separate, but once you're in, all
You're
of the
in.
bands, including the major concerts on Friday and Saturday, those are in the open air pavilion. And once you've paid to get into the fair, you can attend the concert.
Right, which I think is one of the unique things about the San Juan County Fair.
It is, and
because not everyone does it that way.
Yeah, we made that decision years ago that if we can afford to do it, we'll continue to do it.
Right.
And then Tuesday we do
Yep.
2 for Tuesday.
Okay.
2 for $10. And
Get in.
the carnival decided to join us a few years ago on that, and they do 2 ride bracelets for $40. So you can get 2 ride bracelets that are good from 5 p.m. till 9 p.m. And then you can just buy regular ride if you want to stay at the carnival. And we encourage everyone to stay out at the carnival.
Right.
But 2 for Tuesday, $2 or 2 people for $10.
Okay.
No matter what the age.
Nice. And that's on Tuesday?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the lamb show is on Tuesday. So,
All right.
Lamb judging. That's another big thing. Early in the year, long before the fair, we go out and we start looking for judges, qualified judges, to come in and judge our shows. They have to live at least 250 miles away, and they can't have sold any of the animals, if they're a breeder, to any of the kids that are going to show in our fair.
Okay.
And so finding those judges, they're professional judges from all over. A lot of them are ag teachers at universities. And lamb show on Tuesday.
Right.
And then that night, Family Affair Band.
Okay.
If you haven't
right.
seen them, they're great. It's Bill Woodard,
Yeah.
who helps us out at the fair every year with sound and lighting. Well, it's his family. They played an event for the Chamber of Commerce recently. A little plug for the Chamber.
Yep.
And they're just an excellent band. Really fun. Great range of music from classic country all the way to current pop hits, and just an excellent band. So they're Tuesday night.
Okay.
At the fairgrounds.
And they are all related, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe they are all
because
related
they're the
either by
family
blood
band.
or marriage. Yeah,
Right.
I
So
believe that's correct.
a very talented group there.
Yeah, they
so
are. Yeah, and they're excellent. Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
And with these shows and with this livestock that's there, I mean, a lot of these kids have worked all year round,
Yeah,
right, to get
yeah.
them ready for the fair. This
Yeah.
is their big time to shine, right?
Yeah, they're feeding these animals. They're grooming the animals. They're spending time with the animals so the animals don't act up when they're in the show ring.
Right.
So the animals are listening to them, and the swine show, it seems a little bit out of control when you watch the kids trying to follow their swine around, but they've been working with these with these animals all year, and getting ready to show them, and it's a ton of hard work. Getting up early in the morning, cleaning out stalls, feeding the animals. A lot of these kids, they have a budget. If they sell an animal in the livestock sale last year, they take that money and they use that to buy the animals and buy the feed for the next year. They have to keep a book that shows what they did with the animals. They have to keep track of what they fed them, how they took care of them. It's all a 4-H project, or 4-H and FFA.
Mm-hmm.
That's the lifeblood of the county fairs, 4-H
Sure.
and FFA.
Wonderful. And for some of these kids, too, isn't it true that some of the money they get from the livestock sale goes to help with their college expenses once they graduate? Right?
Absolutely. We hear that time and time again, that these kids put that money aside, some of it for next year's fair and a big chunk of it for their college education. Yeah. And if the grand champion and the animals go for pretty big price. So I know some of these kids, it's paid for all of their college education. But we've also heard stories, of kids, selling one animal or making a little money out at the fair with their projects, and they use that money to go buy school clothes.
Mm-hmm.
They use that money for a lot of different things, and so we're happy to support the kids of San Juan County that work so hard to get ready for the fair every year.
Right. Well, it's a great thing, again, for the community, and then these buyers, you couldn't do without them. And they're the ones that are writing the checks. So
it's just amazing how the businesses of San Juan County come out and support year after year after year. They come out and support us and support the kids.
Right.
Because 100% of the money goes to the kids from the livestock sale. It just passes through us. But it's an amazing community, and they support so many events around San Juan County all year long, but they certainly come out every year for the fair.
They do, and we've had some record payments, have we not, for some of the animals at the fair?
Some of the numbers have
right?
been ridiculous, thousands and thousands of dollars for a pig or a steer. Yeah,
but
it's been wonderful.
That's terrific. So I stopped you at Tuesday, I think, and I want to keep going because the fair goes all week.
It does. So Wednesday, Special Needs Day. So
anyone
with special needs, they come on out to the fair, and you'll be our guest that day. Fairgrounds, every day, fairgrounds open at 8 o'clock.
Okay.
Monday through Thursday, the fairgrounds close at 10, and then Friday and Saturday we close at 11. But the carnival keeps going until people stop screaming. So that's kind of what they've always said. But
there you go.
They'll keep going. Wednesday is the swine show, and I mentioned the swine show. It's a really fun one to come watch. If you've never seen one, just watch the kids follow their pig around and and kind of glance at the judge all the time, make sure the judge is watching their pig. And
Right.
it's a fun show to watch. And then that evening, a band called Julie and the Boys, and again another local band, is playing
Nice.
that evening on the stage.
Very good. I should mention the theme for this year's fair, which
Yeah.
we forgot to mention. I'm showing the logo, I think,
Thank you,
and the
yeah.
design on the screen right now is Barn to be Wild.
Barn to be
right?
Wild, yeah. So every year we do a contest where people can try to come up with the theme. We narrow it down to just a few final choices, and then we have a vote, and the winner receives $100.
Nice.
We give $100 to the winner, and so Barn to be Wild is the theme this year, and I think everybody's really had a lot of fun with that. So hopefully the parade floats will stick with that theme, and then also in the convention center, the corporations that set up their
booths
their
and
booths,
things.
yeah, they'll also stick with that theme, and then we judge the booths,
Right.
And they'll have winners for the booths.
Okay.
The most unique, but sticking with the theme.
Yes. Well, that might explain the hay bales I see around San Juan College. Maybe they're getting
Maybe
ready to
yes.
decorate their
That-
booth. I
that could be,
think,
yes.
or something else. Who knows?
Yeah.
But we'll see what happens. So that's
right.
Tuesday and Wednesday, right?
Right,
And then,
so we cover Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Thursday, the way you get in free is if you're a scout and you come in uniform.
Nice.
And scout leaders in uniform, they get in free. And then it's also Lions Club Day, and I should mention the Lions Club. The Lions Club has manned our ticket booths for I don't know how many years,
Ever.
40, 50
Right.
years. Yeah,
Wow.
they've come out and they schedule and they man the ticket booths and they take the money at the ticket booth for us. And so a few years back we added Lions Club Day.
Nice.
And if you're familiar with the Lions Club, their main mission is sight.
Mm-hmm.
And so if you bring in an old pair of prescription glasses, the Lions Club can recycle those and use those all over the world. If you bring in a pair of prescription glasses, old ones, donate them to the Lions Club, you'll get in free that day.
Nice.
And that's all ages. So
Anybody can bring
yeah,
in a
anybody
pair of
can bring in
glasses.
a pair of prescription glasses, and we'll let you in, be our guest at the fair.
Okay. Very good.
And then Thursday night, the band is a band called Desert Thunder, another local band. I'm missing a lot of different things. There, every day there's costume contests. There's a salsa contest. So they
That's
check
true.
out.
The schedule is really packed. I
and
agree.
it does change a little bit throughout the week. So check the website every day, SanJuanCountyFair.net, and check that website, and we can make sure you don't look at. There's another San Juan County in Washington State that has the fair the same week we do.
Okay.
And there's amazing how many people show up to see Travis Tritt when we're going to have Neil McCoy.
Right.
Because they
Whoops.
looked at the wrong site. So
Yeah.
so make sure you look at the correct site.
Or maybe they have sailboat races and they wonder why we don't have them here.
Yeah, exactly.
So I understand.
So we have to make sure that we
Right.
everybody
San Juan
understands
County,
it.
New Mexico.
New Mexico.
Fair.
Yeah,
There you
yeah.
go.
If you Google it, San Juan County Fair, New
That's
Mexico.
right.
Yeah.
You also have a Facebook page. Will there be some updates on that
Yeah,
too?
every day. The Facebook page will be
Okay.
updated. And yeah, we have a really good team that tries to respond immediately to questions on Facebook. And I think we have our response rate is excellent. It's like 99% of the time we respond within a few minutes.
Sure.
So it's watch the Facebook page. Thursday is also the steer show, and that's when
That's the
you know,
big- the big
that's-
deal, right?
Yeah, that's
I mean-
that's the steers usually go for a pretty high price. If you do come out to the auction and you've never done that before, everything's sold by the pound. So
Be aware.
when you hear $12 for a steer, that's 12 times 1,200 pounds. So be
Right.
really careful.
Do the math.
Yeah, do the math before you keep raising your hand to bid on things. But yeah, everything's sold by the pound except for the rabbits and the poultry. But
Good
yeah.
to know. That's
Yeah.
a good point.
Oh,
See,
yeah.
not all of us would know that.
Oh yeah, and you have to. Yeah, you especially you get a pig that weighs 250 pounds and it's at $7.50, and you're trying to do the math, and
Right.
the auctioneer's moving on. Yeah, you've got to
You
make
gotta
sure
be
you
ready.
know what you're doing. It's but if you come out and overspend, that's okay. We're all right with
It goes to a good cause. We
It
already
does.
talked about
Yeah,
that, where
exactly.
it goes to. So
Yeah.
you're helping out the kids.
Exactly.
That's for sure. So that's Thursday, and then here we are on Friday.
Yeah, so Friday and Saturday are really our biggest fairs. We're certainly a weekend
Right.
fair. That's the biggest days of the fair. Big concerts. So we Friday night we have Confederate Railroad. They're coming in and they'll be playing at 8:00 Friday. Thank you. There we go.
There they are.
Friday evening, 8:00, and Friday is just it's a day when the kids can kind of just relax. We don't have any shows that day. The kids who have made the sale, they know they've made the sale, and they're going to start getting their animals ready for the sale on the Saturday.
Right.
But then Friday night, usually a really big night, both for the carnival and because of the concerts. So Confederate Railroad, and then Saturday.
I just want to mention,
Please, yeah.
remind everyone again that
Yeah.
once you pay to get into the fair, you get into the concert. That's all included.
True, and
So-
I should mention, other than Tuesday, it's $10 for adults, $5 for kids
Okay.
to get into the fair.
There
and
you
that's
go.
the price all week long.
Right.
And so it's a great deal on Friday and Saturday because Friday Confederate Railroad, Saturday Neil McCoy.
Right.
And we'll have Neil McCoy live in concert Saturday evening. Again, 8:00. He'll go on. And so we're really, really pleased with the concert lineup this year. We've been trying to get Neil McCoy for a long time, and it usually just has to do with what part of the country they're touring in. And,
right.
And this year it worked out that he were able to get Neil. But I think both concerts are going to be excellent concerts. Saturday before the concert, though, 1 o'clock,
right.
we have the Junior Livestock Sale, which is really for the kids who showed animals that are going to be sold in the sale. This is the culmination of the year, for them, and they're going to try to sell those animals and look as cute as they can, and they'll dress up their animals or put sparkles on them, and
right.
glitter all over the place.
Sure, why? Because
to try to sell these animals at the livestock sale. And again, we just encourage people to come on out, and if you've never bought, certainly come on out. We'll help you out, figure out how to do that, and support the kids of San Juan County and the livestock sale.
Exactly, and again, it's a big culmination of the week's worth of events, right?
The week's worth of events and a year for these kids, and they're going to start up. In another couple of months, they'll start right back up, going out, trying to figure out what animals they're going to show,
mm-hmm.
when they're going to buy their steers, when they're going to buy their pigs, lambs, goats.
Right.
And so it's a year-round process, but most of the public only sees it that 1 week of the year.
Right. And I think as we get more urban, and it's hard to say maybe in Farmington that we're urban, but compared to other places in New Mexico, we are somewhat urban. And so some of the county fairs kind of go out of flavor in some places, or there's a lack of participation or all that, and we don't see that here, which is a great
we've
thing.
not seen that year. It continues to grow, and we continue to have excellent attendance. Last year was the best attendance we've ever had. I do want to mention a little bit the traffic out there is going to be a little interesting this year.
Yes, that's a good
with
point.
The road construction. So I know that we're having a meeting tonight, the Fair Board, to talk about that, and we're meeting with the Sheriff's Department. We've been talking with the Highway Department, the construction people. They're going to try to open up as much as they can in the evenings for people to come in and out of the fairgrounds.
Okay.
And so we're in talks with them, and they certainly understand the issue. They understand that we'll have 5,000 to 10,000 people out there on a Friday or Saturday.
Right.
It turns into a little town out there. So we need to make sure we can get people in and out as quickly as possible. So we'll have, Sheriff's Department helping with traffic out there, and hopefully next year it'll be all done and it'll be
beautiful.
Yeah, it'll be really easy to get in and out. But this year, stick with us.
Yeah.
Come on out.
But maybe plan some extra time.
Yeah,
too,
stay a little bit longer, and let's not everybody try to leave at once.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's true. But that's a good point. And there are several ways that you can get to the fairgrounds necessarily without maybe taking 64.
Right, so you can come over Crouch Mesa, you can come in from Aztec. We'll have the entrances open. And then in the evenings when we're trying to get people out, there is a back exit that you can go out, and we will have traffic going to that back exit. We'll have 3 ways out in the evenings, and hopefully we can work with the construction crews, and it won't be too much of a hassle getting in and out of the fairgrounds.
True, and I know we don't talk about traffic luckily too often here in San Juan County.
We don't.
So it's one of those things that just kind of surprises us when we have to deal with it. But
they just happen to be doing that construction in that section right now.
Right now, so that's good to know. But plan accordingly. Maybe get there a little bit ahead of time, and you should be good.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if you can get there a little early and stay a little later.
There you go.
Yeah, go ride some more rides at the carnival.
Yeah, and have some more cotton candy or something. That
exactly.
Always
come out and
well.
support all the vendors. We have the same vendor. Gosh, we've had the same family come out and do the funnel cakes and the curly fries. For generations now. Literally, we're on the next generation of people and that coming out. So they supporting our fair, and then they come out and support the vendors and check out the commercial booths.
Well, the food, the fair is always a great place to find all kinds of different food. I'm always amazed at what they can put on a stick.
It is,
every year at the fair.
You'll probably find some deep fried Oreos out there and deep fried Snickers bars and Twinkies, and it's. Not the most healthy food, but come on out for one night.
Once
1 or 2
a year.
nights. Come on out. Have a funnel cake.
Yeah. You could do that. But I bet you could find some healthier options, too.
Oh, yeah. There's so many food vendors out there. Yeah, there's a bunch of food vendors.
Something for everyone.
Yeah.
And as we're talking about the kids and their animals and the fair and the things that go into the fair and the new kind of conversations we've been having in the community about local food and farming and agriculture, and I know it doesn't all go with animals, but we're certainly seeing a lot more focus, I think, in conversations about locally grown produce
Right.
and meats, and I
Right.
think would be the other
and that's one of the
extension
areas.
of this.
Yeah, one of the areas of competition is people can bring in their prized zucchini or yellow squash or whatever. We have so many different categories. Pick up a fair book. They're at all the feed stores. I know we've got a bunch at Citizens Bank. Pick up a fair book. It'll show you all the different categories. We judge bales of hay. There's canning, and we still have. It's amazing how many people are still canning their own vegetables. And
Yeah.
they want people to see what they do, and they still enter those. It's just a classic county
Right.
fair.
Well,
It really is.
and then there's photography, and
Yep.
there's crafts, and
All
there's
the arts and
knitting
crafts,
and
yeah.
quilting, and
Yeah.
I think all kinds of other
Yeah.
categories. So
there's so
it's
many.
really cool to go through all the buildings, and
Yeah.
you can't really do it
Just-
in one day. I don't.
I think
it takes a while.
Yeah, to try to see all the barns, and if you really wanted to see everything. But
Right.
yeah, come on out, and then every evening the carnival's up and running. So come out and support the carnival. It's an excellent carnival. They have won multiple awards for safety. We've become pretty good friends with the family that owns that carnival.
Right.
And they just do an excellent job, and they take the safety very seriously. So we do encourage you to come out and enjoy that too.
Very nice. And I know there's inspections and things like that happen once
Yep.
the carnival is set up, and the
Yep.
county takes care of all that. So
Yep.
that goes without saying. But
Yeah.
we hope for certainly a safe experience for everybody.
Exactly. And then the other party that we work really close with that helps us keep it a really great family event is the San Juan County Sheriff's Department.
Right.
They are out there in force, and they have been just a delight to work with. They've been great. They come out and they support the fair. I think it's a great opportunity for them to meet people in a nice, fun setting.
Right.
And it's a great opportunity for people to meet all the men and women that serve the San Juan County from the Sheriff's Department. Also, San Juan County Fire is out there, and those guys just volunteer to be out there. So we have paramedics and EMTs on site all the time. And
Nice.
so it's important to us, and they come out and support us, and the Sheriff's Department has just been a great partner throughout this whole thing.
Well, as you mentioned, you have a small city out there, and
We
so
really
you
do.
need that
Yeah.
law enforcement and
Yeah.
medic response right there. So it's great.
It's a family event. It's great. We don't have any alcohol on the grounds. We used to have a beer tent, but we took that away years ago, and so we just try to keep it a really family friendly event
Right.
throughout the entire fairgrounds.
Well, that's important for a lot of folks,
It
I
is,
think, too.
yeah.
And if you want something different, there's probably plenty of fairs that offer the other.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
so there you go. The county fair, again, the parade starts this Friday.
This Friday, lineup starts at 4 p.m. I believe it's either 6 or 6:30. Don't
Okay.
quote me on that.
Well.
The parade will start, and then
Downtown Main Street, Farmington,
downtown,
New Mexico.
Exactly, and then we kick off Monday morning, 8 o'clock, with the county fair.
There you
so
go.
Please come on out.
Barn to be Wild,
Yes.
August 12th through the 17th. And again, the big name concerts, again, will be on Friday night.
Friday night, Confederate Railroad.
Okay.
And Saturday night, Neil McCoy.
And
Both concerts, 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock, taking the stage, really, the open pavilion stage. Is
Right,
that where
the
they
open-
are?
yep.
Is where they will be.
So if you want a front row seat, you have to come out early, but everybody will be able to hear it.
That's true.
Yeah.
Which is
it's-
great. So there you are. It's the San Juan County Fair, everybody, the largest single county fair in New Mexico.
That is correct.
And it's back again, which we're glad about. So, Darrin, thanks for coming in.
Thank you, Scott.
You bet. Darrin Church from the San Juan County Fair Board, my guest here on KSJE. And I'll be back with more in just a moment, everyone. The time is 8:36. SJE is supported by the San Juan Medical Foundation, presenting the Taco Throwdown and Bloody Mary contest, Saturday, August 10th at the Aztec Municipal Golf Course. This 21 and over event will include food, music, and fun, as vendors from the Four Corners battle to see who creates the best taco and the best Bloody Mary. The mission of the San Juan Medical Foundation is to enhance the health and well-being of people in the Four Corners. Tickets are $30. Find out more at sanjuanmedicalfoundation.com. KSJE is supported by San Juan Regional Medical Center, which is officially baby-friendly. This evidence-based initiative is designed to support mother-baby bonding and optimal infant feeding practices by upholding the 10 steps to successful breastfeeding. San Juan Regional Medical Center, officially baby-friendly, and serving the Four Corners since 1910. Find out more online at sanjuanregional.com.
More climate-related wildfires means we need more tech for clean air. From American Public Media, this is Marketplace Tech, demystifying the digital economy. I'm Molly Wood.